I'm listening. Probably like, what is he doing?
Patreon.com.
Don't worry, no music. I will never put music in a video ever again. So never have to worry about that again. It's been getting so good. Don't miss the breakdown at the end. Where I am parked turns out to be one of the most fascinating places. You guys will see incredible evidence, and it's all at the language, and the tree language and tridents are drawn on the trees. This pyramid is like, I want to bring someone there to get him zapped. Hey, welcome. Sorry, I'm having a tough morning. I lost a family member today, a very close one to me, one of my best friends in the family, and my whole life. It was the last news I ever thought I would hear. Anyway, everyone's having a tough time. Love you guys. Look at this. This will be in the next video. This is I need some time to edit this because this is the before and afters. I'm about to show you the before and after, how blatant it is, how they're not there where they were before. So I go, hey guys, and they're all behind me. Like, it looks like different ones than the last time. That's one of the things I want to talk to. I've been trying to mention to you that there's a rotation.
All right, let's try this. I brought the GoPro. I figured it would be better for this. Let's leave this right here.
Just for the record, the GoPro is not in 4K by accident. It should be, and it wasn't.
I did the same. I remember doing the same thing last time. Just this second, I remembered where I must have left. I switched cameras, and then you can't tell, but look, I guess you can tell, but like not really. The camera picks it up, but like if you were just walking through, you wouldn't notice that there's a pile of crushed Oreos right there. I don't know if they like it or not. I just had it in my backpack. I'm like, can you guys eat sugar? And I put it there. That wasn't there. I want to take you around real quick. You guys remember, look, when I'm showing you this, especially for the people that don't understand what's going on, like, who is this guy? I have done things that you couldn't possibly imagine. It just happened. I'm no one special, no special abilities, nothing. I'm a complete moron that figured out something amazing. It's as simple as that. There is nothing else to it. Look at these seats. I was going to say something else and I forgot what. I cannot process, you guys. It's getting more and more and more. I wonder if one day I just get to the point where I can, like, I can just see them all. Look at that. Look how the main beam is. Can you see it? I don't know, because I can't see the screen. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you can. Right there is like a trident.
Oh, hey, real quick. I forgot to tell you. So this new place I had found that I've been just love. It's one of my favorite spots just to go and just hang out. And I've only been. This is only the second time I've ever been. There's a whole video of how long it takes me to get there, and we walk through those beautiful aspens and incredible things to get there. So that's a whole nother video. So this is not the pyramid. You'll know when. And I get up further. I go up to the snow, everything. And don't forget the breakdown. It's not a cul-de-sac, but now I'm nicknaming it a cul-de-sac.
My guess is that there's something else going on a lot, and then they come out to hang out together. And then they're all just chilling, eating. What about all these footprints? That big hole, footprint there. That's a footprint, you guys. It's so soft there. I don't know why. Look. What are you doing? I knew it. They use flies. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't be surprised. And if they do, I do not want to know about it. I'm being completely serious. Look at this, you guys. They hid it so no one would see it, except them. They did this. Let me show you amazing markings that were done. I don't think.
Remember, sometimes I just do this to take a better look. That's all. And this is the breakdown at the end of the video, and I think you'll be pretty convinced.
It was that many years ago. You know how I've learned this? It all depends on moisture and sunlight, right? But I see where people have written the date. The earliest I found was 1800 something. I couldn't believe it. It's on video. You guys can see it. It's real. But you'd be surprised. There could be. Oh, I think I did that. Look at this, you guys.
So it was a rock, and I didn't do it. But I didn't think. I thought if I pretended it was someone, then it would seem like I was lying. I don't know why I have like this complex now. You'll believe it, like I said, if you watch the end breakdown. You should watch this whole video, really. It doesn't really benefit me. I'm not monetized.
Something kind of like where Chinese could mean like a whole sentence or something. And look, there's an X in there. It's not from a person, I promise you. They did that. That's writing that only I know about.
In this capacity, that is.
Look at the borders. Notice the borders. It's been a spot for quite some time. And then the amount of eating is insane. You see the color difference? Okay, this is why the GoPro is good. I can like do stuff like that. Like I can get in there. I can another trident there. There's so many tridents here. You know what I should start doing? No, I wouldn't do it here, just because I can't. But another footprint right there looks like is seat X audios. You know would have been. You know when I thought about audio, I haven't been thinking about audios at all, and I thought about it the other day. I'm like, if I had left an audio at the place where I was mentioning Joe Rogan, you guys, I just did that to get people talking. I knew if I said Joe Rogan, everyone would have some opinion. I'm not a huge fan of this guy. I think he's an idiot. Anyone that makes that much money sits there with his headsets on, chewing stuff and eating and then taking his ice baths. I mean, you got to be kidding me, right? What does he do that's worth 10 million, whatever it is, $10 million a year? Is he really worth that? Wait, watch this. Does anybody need to make that much money? We wouldn't be starving if less people made. You know what I mean? Like they should be like, all right, look, once you're making a salary of over $5 million a year, maybe then they should send a percentage to people that are starving or something. I mean, I don't know. You're making enough. You don't need any more. They get addicted to it. That's all they care about. It's their status. You can't be them. That's like me, you guys. If I was a multimillionaire, you would look at me a whole different way. I would have through censorship, I would have went to Rumble, and thousands of people would have followed me if I was like a successful multi-million sub. Everybody would be involved. But because what it is they have done it. This is all they're doing by letting you not know the truth to this. Not mine. It shouldn't matter if a goat was showing this to you. If you got the point across. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Stop worrying about if I talk right or not, because you have a low IQ, and worry about seeing this. Look at that. That is so good. This is the only possible explanation, is that you have a low IQ. There couldn't be. If you had a high IQ, like someone like Neil, you would never attack someone. You would ask questions. You would want to know more. You wouldn't have your mind made up already. Only low IQ people or highly educated people have made their minds up already. Highly educated people, like my uncle, my godfather, is a doctor, a very well-known, educated, very like 12 years of college, at getting straight A's the whole time. This is all new. This has been clear. You guys, look, something used to be here. I'm telling you. That's the amazing thing. People just don't look. No one has ever really walked into a forest before and then came back in a place where no one's been before. The whole forest, look, I'm walking right through. They took something down. They moved things. That's it. He'll never think anything else unless I brought him here and made him do it. Like if he came out with me, if I could restrain him, and I just forced him out here for the weekend, he'd be the biggest believer in the world. There's nothing nobody in the world could stand with me. There's not one human being, hear me, in the world that could spend the day with me and question anything. You might be able to do it through the video because you're sitting home smoking weed, playing video games, but when you're government gave me a 97 or something like that. It's 97% convincing rate. That means that out of 100 people, if you watch enough of, they didn't tell me how many. If you watch enough of my videos, you will be convinced of something. Your thinking will start to change. You'll start to wonder. They do not want you to wonder, okay? Because if you do, then you see this reel. What is it? Where does it go from there? God. It goes right. You have no choice. Once you meet them, you're like, what else is real? Which is your salvation. It's so funny people deny this, and then they die. And then real reality hits. Oh, but God, but you don't understand. Like, no, too late. I just ran straight up the hill, like a hill that you can't even, it's like a 60 or 70 degree angle, just to test my endurance. I'm super out of shape. Wait for this. I'm hoping there's a little bit more going on. When I breach the top of this mound, which is really big, it's all marked. It's all them. But watch this. I haven't seen it yet either. It's going to take me a couple videos here. I'm figuring this place out. There's somewhere here that I'm going to find that's going to blow your mind. I just know because, oh my God. It might be back there. It's right there. I think it's going to be right there. It's going to be right there. Watch this. This is nuts. How could these holes be here? There's no way to get here. And there's a giant, there's not just one. There is that there, but it's like 30 years old. Maybe older. Look at this. I don't know what that's from. At first I thought it would be like from a tree stump. This is huge. There's another one, you guys, after this one. Snow. It was dug, because there's the pile. The pile's diminished quite a bit, so it's been many, many years. Why would you dig a hole? Even if it was people, whatever. Who dug a hole and left it there? With no way. This is very hidden, you guys. On top of a pyramid at the top of the world that you can only get up here on a motorcycle with. A lot of pine cones and holes. This is one of the other spots, you think. There's X's everywhere I look. This is what I want. It looks just like the where. It's very different looking, but in a sense, the environment's like exactly the same up here as like, especially over here, is Bigfoot Universe. And they're walking everywhere. Whenever you start seeing the white paste, it's them. I don't know if you can see the white sticks. Brandon's the only one that ever got the white sticks. And he was pointing them out. And sometimes they pile, Bigfoot Universe, they'll put them all like in there. Look at that action, guys. I think this is good in here. Let's not talk. This is it. What would those holes be from? Like, they're not like, I don't think it could have been from a machine. I mean, the forest can change, I guess. It could have had something to do. I mean, it might have something to do with these guys. Remember, they're humans, basically. They're people, so I don't know about the little ones, but like, they have a lot of help. That something just did that. They just did that. And this forest is too good, you guys. I don't think I need to go anywhere else. They're walking everywhere. That's pretty cool. So this is interesting. This might be where I don't talk much. Off the camera has been outstanding. They watch me turn it on and then nothing happens. It does, but I think the ones that you hear on the camera are the ones that I just got personal things, you guys, for a long time, for like 45 minutes. I was up higher. I just came to the spot. I really made the decision to come down below. Like so, where there's no snow, it's really got some new growth, and it's green and beautiful. What's up, buddy? It's not. I don't think it is. It just really looks like it. You know, it's amazing when you're in these places with that, how much of that shows up. I wonder if there's some strategy there, to be honest with you. Because then someone will come back, you know, like let's say I saw one here, right? I get the police. I call the army. Oh, Bigfoot, you got, they're like, okay, show us where it was. I bring him here. I'm like, it was right here. I saw him. He was down there. They take one look at that and they think I saw that. There could be some strategy here. You got to be intuitive. At least think that way in case you're right. So this just happened. It's interesting because that's living, but it's underneath there. And no one's been up here. I don't think it's only the state. I don't think anyone will come back up here again. They must have done something at one point. Fire jumpers cut it. No one's cut anything up here. And that's all brand new. And not only that, like the snow just melted, you guys. You see me following it up here the last couple of videos. That tree goes underneath that one. Looks like it's been real scraped up too. Like it really looks like it got pulled. There we got wood knocks. That was little wood knocks. Who could have made that? It was in there. There's spots in there. They're the others. I'm ignoring it. All right. Let's go. This is like the most active place ever. It's not, but it's since in a long time. Like, I haven't found a place this exciting in quite some time. I don't know if I can project that yet. I can't get them to do anything while the camera's running. I told them I said, you guys, they took my money away. I might not be able to see you anymore. All kinds of noises, and I was like, no one, I'm telling you, the people that watch me are totally cool. We don't have to see you every day, but if you could do something on the camera that like really good, like right now, push a tree down. Even off the camera, I didn't get any trees coming down, but thank God, because I don't even want it to happen unless I can show you. I don't want it, because I'll have to tell you. And if a tree comes down, it's just one of those things where I hold in a lot of things. But when the tree comes down, I'm going to tell you, on or off camera. I got a lot of them on camera. Probably some of the only ones you'll ever see in the world. I don't know. I don't think you could ever. I could be wrong. There's their seats. So what I did was I'm 1,000 yards. I'm guesstimating right behind where I filmed up. And what am I walking up onto? A big solo, what it looks like a solo perch on another pyramid on top of a pyramid. It's like a dome type of pyramid thing I'm on. Everything they do has to do with domes and pyramids. It's insane. Here, anyway. Most of the country, it's all hidden. You don't even know it's there. It's like in a mountain somewhere, and you don't even know. You could live near it, and it's been blocked by trees and rocks and obstructions. We have pyramids all over they will not tell you about. Just look, do your own research. You'll see how many. I know they're above me. They're probably all around. See, you guys, here's a good idea of where I am. Wow, I didn't see that. You guys, this is the top of the top. You can't just run up here. This is where you end up in 8 or 10 years after doing this. It's really just experimental. I'm trying to figure out, is this pyramid, look at this pyramid, you guys. It's insane. You can tell it is. This is the same thing on that way over there, you all. You're seeing the mountain, but way that way, a mile, is the other side of the pyramid. Look at that. It's uphill, you guys. That leaner.
All right, sorry for the interruption. I had to plug my bike
Love
into
that
this
old.
because even though I was completely all over this, I still didn't process this while I was standing there. Think about it. As you'll hear and see in a second, these are two very, very old burnt pieces of wood from a forest fire that couldn't have happened here in the last 100 years or so. So it was either from a fire here that has no remnants of, there's no evidence anywhere but these two trees, right? So which means if there was a fire there, these trees have all grown in the meantime. So those trees would have been on the ground. They had to have been picked up. It doesn't make it, there's no one in the world that can argue this. Those are burnt logs. There's been no fire here. Someone put them there. I mean, I know who. I'm just trying to help you.
It was burnt. You guys, there is no signs of fire in this forest. Besides maybe that. Right there. Oh, I wonder if it was like if there was a small fire up here because of, it looked like a face in there. Because of lightning or something. That's insane. Down lower, I gotta see. I did before and afters. I really feel good about it. Like, I gotta look at it on the PC. You'll see it either way. But oh my God. I think this is pretty common sense, but man, you guys, I barely go to one of their spots without one. And it just got here. So I'm willing to believe it just fell out of the sky, right? I mean, we're at the top of a pyramid. You know, like, I don't know. Let's see.
Hello. You guys, I am so stressed out right now. I can't even tell you. Patreon.com.
Patreon. Hold on. I couldn't even finish it. Holy head rush. You guys, who would have thought I am so head rush right now.
I was coming back to this spot to say to be sure to watch this breakdown at the end of this area. You see things moved. There's trees that have been or disappeared, rocks gone. Then I came back to tell you this, and I swear from here I'm seeing that tree looking really weird. You know, sometimes when I do them, I'm just trying to get a better look. I'm not claiming it, but I mean, I'll tell you, this is a magical place, you guys, and what these guys can do, is make you think they're not there while they're making sure you're not doing anything wrong. I mean, it's an incredible thing. This is an incredible thing.
Down below, like so, where there's no snow, it's really got some new growth, and it's green and beautiful. What's up, buddy? It's not. I don't think it. It just really looks like it. You know, it's amazing when you're in these places with that, how much of that shows up. I wonder if there's some strategy there, to be honest with you. Because then someone will come back, you know, like let's say I saw one here, right? I get the police. I call the army. Oh, Bigfoot, you got you. They're like, okay, show us where it was. I bring him here. I'm like, it was right here. I saw him. He was down there. They take one look at that, and they think I saw that. There could be some strategy here. You got to be intuitive. At least think that way, in case you're right. So this just happened. It's interesting because that's living.
Hey guys, at the end, it's really, really good to watch the breakdown of this little part of the road. It's that stick to the right is a part of the tree at the top. It's all wedged in, so I walk around right in there at the end. I thought the breakdown was pretty good right there. Like, it's so convincing.
Wood knocks. That was little wood knocks. Who could have made that? It was in there. There's spots in there. They're the others. I'm ignoring it. All right, let's go. You guys, there's a whole. This is all deep mulch. Right here. Look at that. That goes uphill, up a straight uphill. In the video here, I didn't say anything to anyone. I don't think, but I'm walking like that way. Like I probably won't get to leave here, and I look at the tree. Not while I didn't notice while I was here, but on the video, and there's like a face of like a being. Like a little one. He'd be like a foot tall, looking right out of the tree. Like it's so amazing because I know the timestamp. I showed it not that long ago. He was right there, cloaked like crazy, but you could tell, right? You could tell in the video. I didn't see him, and it's rare where you get to see him. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen them, ever, while I was sitting like this on that. I've seen this like 3 or 4 times now. I finally stopped. I'm following this path, right? It goes through the middle of... This is maybe the furthest I've been away. Not on foot from my vehicle, but... like from like where people are in quite some time. And I'm seeing this. I would have expected it better back here, but I think it's because it's big, except for when I see this. Look, someone put that rock there. There's no doubt about it, right? It's been there for a couple of years at least. Not many though. This goes straight up to it. It's kind of like a trident at the end. Little fork. And then I got the pine cones just sitting there. Like collected pine cones. I think they're from last year. And then of course it has its decoration. These are where I filmed these little ones. Some of them look exactly like the tales that were told. I told you everything that you know. Like everything that you've heard of, that your neighbors heard of, has a base truth to it. So if you would ask us, Mark, are gnomes real? Are dwarves real? Or absolutely, and if they're not, it's something real close. Nothing is really a lie. I mean, I'm willing to believe Bugs Bunny and Woody Woodpecker were made up, but I'm just teasing. But the rest of it's all real. Something about the top of this thing gets me. I really believe it's some of the best places where they're just popping it. You just wouldn't know. You'd have to see it happen. It's real wide and flat. All right, enough's enough. I just wanted to see. I know I got to go out there. I'm only a mile from where I parked. I'm a good 2 miles now. I would say mile. No, about a mile. Like if you could fly back to where I was filming the other day. All right, so you know what? I was about to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I wanted to make a fairly short bit, like 30 minutes. I thought was good. But I remember this clip because I just wanted to put that in the front so you guys be like, uh-oh, what's wrong with him? Nothing. I was listening to this. I'm on this dome, and I listen a lot, and you'd be surprised sometimes. I didn't hear anything on this one. They're all right there, like around me and stuff, and I just wanted to see if I could hear something. They're above me, below me. I'm on this pyramid, and on the giant mountain pyramid, there's a dome. You know, none of this stuff you can see from the outside world. It's all like, you know, hidden amongst the trees. This dome, you'll get some good shots of it. Or you already saw it going like way up there. Yeah, it was good. So here's an extra like crazy long clip. It's all one clip. I remember this sort of, but my memory is getting like it's unbelievable. I have no idea what I'm about to say or what is in this clip. I think I go back to the holes again. And that's it. And I'm like wandering around and I can't remember it. I'm not even going to watch it. So hopefully I don't say anything bad. Over now. Like they seem to do a little something, but even after like when I was done with them with the noises and stuff when I got here, I turned the camera on. Because before I turned the camera, I said, I really need something for the camera. I don't really need it. I just kind of wanted it. Do you want to know why? Because I wanted it to come back with like, I'm still not done yet, but with like the best video, you know, because I really need help on Patreon and stuff. And I was like, maybe if I do like the best job and someone else will go on there. And I was like, I told Robert, I'm going to try to get the best video today. He's like, how are you going to do that? I'm like, I don't know. Just push the limits, but I'm also, when I said that, I was going somewhere else. So this is something I say quite a bit on my videos because it just happens that way. Why does this place turn? This is converting over here to activity as soon as I got to the rocks. Oh, please give me something good. What was I saying? I don't want to forget what I was saying. I feel super weird over here. Did you see it? Did I show you the view? Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that some of these best places, like, I don't know this place well enough or them to, it's so big here. So, like, if I go to, like, some known spots, I could have really, like, tried some tricks I know because of there. One thing I'm going to tell you, I have no insight on. Like, you guys, none. It's like, I might as well not even have done this as far as this information goes. When they're here, who's here, how it's done. I have some insight that I can go by video on. Like all the different faces and stuff. And always the same types, like so many of these different amazing beings together. Which tells me, let me give you some information so if it doesn't cut it today, after 9 hours of trying, that just walking here, 15 hours of doing this, and 500 people seeing it. Maybe more, I don't know. I'll say that, and then literally 500 people will see it. I'll post a video I don't want someone to see, I don't really I mean, I do, but not thinking anything's going to happen. And that one gets 27,000 views in one day. I'm just like, and then I post one that I want you to see, the actual video. Nobody watches it. It doesn't matter which platform it is. That's why sometimes I wonder, who really does the censorship on this earth? Is it their boss? Because someone controls. It's almost like I do this just for a certain amount. That's why I was telling you guys, feel really special. You're more involved in this than you think. And believe it or not, it doesn't have to be. As long as your heart and mind is there, you could be right here with me and you're involved with this. They know everything. It's kind of like God, I guess. They just know. I'm not comparing like the two, but I'm just saying there's something that we don't understand about this world. A lot. I think it's just one thing. And that one thing covers a lot. We got more of those holes. Is this the same one? No. Is it? What is going on here? Yes, these are big guys. I kind of like being around some of the others. I got goose. Look at my hair. It's been way worse. What would you dig holes for here? Where is this? I can't be lost. I'm really just kind of seeing if you see any of the big ones. Those guys don't believe me. They'll hide. It looks like a footprint without humiliation, but not far. Like, he's not scared of me. Let's put it that way. Someone's been eating all over that. I would be very suspicious when you see. I don't care if your brain tells you it's a squirrel. There's no squirrels really up here. I have not seen one squirrel here. No nest, no nothing. I'm going to tell you the secret. Look at everything here, you guys. This is good. This is really good. Trust me when I tell you. It doesn't have to completely blow your mind. That's all you want. You're around these magical guys. This is the type of mountain. It's so deceiving on the. So look, if you look at it, it's a perfect pyramid, right? But as you're in it, I couldn't even tell this existed. It really gets wavy and confusing. Like, you could really get hung up in here if you spent a lot of time. I don't think lost forever. It's the great thing about a pyramid. You just go down. Eventually, it's going to come to something. It's too bad we never made it, because the guys, the videos that I show you are videos of someone bankrupt. 1,300 of them. If I was making money, do you have any idea? Could you even pretend what I could produce and what I could do? I'm talking about being out here, never leaving here. You don't have to go home. There's an editor at home. I don't have. Could you Starlink here? Send them everything I need. Have a team. Have people brought up. Again, here's pinecone eating on a structure. A lot of pinecone eating, like right away, like right today. Remember, the holes don't go far. So the pinecones fall in the holes, but I have a new theory. It hit me hard. While I was standing on it, like it was like they opened, it was like in my brain, and then they like uncovered it. And I was like, oh my God.
Hey, I'm not watching this. I actually went outside. It's not the best place to show you, but
I just wanted to let
I'll
show you the huge scale like I did the other day.
But I was walking by and I saw the stump, and I really don't point it out enough to people.
Lots of
that is fire jumpers. So if you see old cut stumps, it's from the past. They're out there every day somewhere in the elevation. They go around and strategically cut like good trees, sometimes usually dead ones. So strategically, so the fire can't jump from each tree. And this is what they'll do during, with active fires as well, overnight. Holes, like they just punched 100 holes. And then you'll see incredible amounts of pinecone. So if you were to walk, I was thinking, if you were to walk by that, like if a human ever found that, not this one, but like some of the big ones I find, it's so blatant.
But as soon as you turned your head to all those holes, it would at a distance especially, it would look like, oh, there must be ground animals. It would defaultly turn any human eyes back to the path. See, look, this is something here. I'm not kidding. I've been in something like this before. Because it's big. Look. Where am I? You guys, there's someone walking here. It's not from the snow. Right here. Oh, it's so exciting. Where am I? Hold on. Oh. Oh! Alright, guys. You guys, for about 4 seconds, I was completely lost and about to lose my mind. I would have no idea which way to go right now if it wasn't for... If those weren't there, I think I would have just walked the wrong way. Because something goes on, especially around these big guys. It's so funny people don't believe me. Yet when someone's like, Mark, that's not true. It's like some guy on like Facebook. Dude, there's like 20,000 people in the world going through this same exact thing right now. Standing right in a place like this because I taught them how. Remember, a lot of those people don't even watch it. They learned, ended up doing it themselves. They don't even have time to watch my. They're off. They catch up. And they're the same exact thing. Do you guys want me to start showing you the emails? Well, some of them are confidential, but I could show you like a couple thousand of them that say, "Feel free to share this with your subs." They say, Mark, everything. I know I can repeat this like generally because it's the same message. Mark, everything you said came true for me. Every single word. I was like, I told you, because I'm too dumb. Because I don't want to mess this up. That's why I'm poor. I could have hoaxed this or something and been a trillionaire. I'm not like that. I want you guys to like, not to love, but yeah, like love me like a friend. You know what I mean? Not like as a YouTuber, but like as a person. I'm the kind of guy that I don't want subs. That's why I would never say, oh, my fans. People say that and it's fine, but if I said that, I feel weird. I don't have fans. There's no such thing as that. I just have good people. They're subscribers, but now I've said this before, but I'll say fan. This is suspicious to me. You got a weird hole. There's plenty of rocks involved. And then what is the only real sizable stick in there? It's one of their markers. Probably little. That does look like a real hole right there. There's eating there. Kind of weird. I mean, it could be an animal. I just don't think so. Why do you suppose this is here? You guys, I'm telling you, now, here's where there's no experts, really. Look at this next to it, you guys. Knowing a forest, like a deep, high mountain pyramid forest, is just, there's no way to really understand besides what they taught you in school. So you're going to default to common sense. Is this a result of people? Maybe. But why? That thing's weird. Yeah, see, look, these are cuts. Now, that doesn't mean it has something to do with the hole. Maybe someone found this and I don't know. This thing's old. Who can tell me? One of you know. I can tell you guys. I found it, look at it again. And tell me that I'm lying. Go ahead, tell me. I'll be at your house in 5 minutes. If you say that. 5 minutes, I'll be there. Won't leave. Which means they got me. Look at the goosebump. I'm not showing you the blood, but I don't know where I'm bleeding from. I don't know if it's there or I wiped my arm on something. Oh, maybe my head's bleeding. You would not want to walk down the... If you walk down the wrong side of this, that's it. You're not gonna, like if you had a motorcycle up here and you walk down, because you could do it. If you spend enough time up here, get excited enough, this looks very weird. There's like a seat in there. I think that they position and are strategic. A lot of it is us in a sense, but I think there's something internal as well. A lot of this, what they're doing, has to do with them. They don't just sit here and go out of their way all for the last 25,000 years or whatever it is, just for us. There's something internal. You guys. Look, I'm here to tell you. Let's talk about the hard stuff. I'm telling you, someone, I can feel it, is looking at me. Hold on a second. I don't see anything. I probably made a mistake of, they might know, but when I first pulled up, I said, you guys, I know. Look at everything's there. See the white one? People just miss it. You just won't. It just blends in with your brain. I mean, remember, there's an exception to everything I'm saying. So if you're that person like Mark, you're completely wrong about me. I did not blend. I know, but for what I mean is most people. So if I'm completely wrong about you, I know. I'm talking about like your average person. Because the problem now, not a problem, it's actually awesome. But one of the issues that I have personally, not an issue either, something I got to consider always I'm doing videos, is that I have a lot of people that do this, that follow me, and they're always out there, and they'll currently watch my videos to see if like there's any more like something to do. And I want to make sure, I always try to do that. So I'm always trying, even if I didn't get anything yet. I'm going to other places today. But if I show you just this pyramid and not much happened and a couple timestamps, because I know I passed them somewhere. As I get closer, my hairs stand up. Like the transmission is stronger or something. So I know I got him. I got someone on the video today. I have to. I didn't see anything like that could have been a trick or anything. Is this right? Am I right? There's some kind of path right there. So, are the ones that are down there at the first video the other day the same ones that can be up here? Do they move around all day long to different places, or the next time they come? I think so, you guys. It's so hard to... I forgot what I was saying about. Something about the contract, like other guys that do this. I want to help them. I always want to keep you. That's why I never deceive. I never will say anything that didn't happen. If it's boring, it has to be boring then. Because I usually don't. I mean, I've been pretty good, you guys. But sometimes, it's tough out there. These guys could be in trouble. You never know what happens as a result of the other day. They are all on video. They're not in trouble, but I got them. And I was saying that's what I was saying. I made the mistake of, when I first showed up, I just got off my bike. I'm like, you guys, because it seemed real barren when I showed up. It really did. It's brand new, too. No one cut it. There's been no cuts. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. You guys, look at this. Remember, I'm the first one up here. If you've watched the other videos, you'll see I followed the snow up. And no one's up here anyway. This is unknown. Except maybe to the state. Look, I thought it was that town. Okay, this is interesting. That wasn't like lodged in somewhere. That got slid down the hill. From a structure. Then this is the most interesting thing. How did I not notice it right away? This is all new. Like, I'm talking about, like, since I was here, even though I didn't come up this far. Leaning trident. This goes under. You guys, this looks like it was pulled. Like this was under there already and they pulled it through. I don't know if you can see. I don't feel like walking up there. Oops. See, it's all scraped. That thing got pulled through. And then the most interesting thing, well, I should say blatant thing, is this. Watch this. Okay, so this is a fact. Now, there's not one human on earth that can argue this. Someone real recently moved that end. And that end doesn't come from there. Oh, that's a trident too. Look at the lean around trident. I told you these are the big guys. So those are the big guys.
This entire pyramid and every single trail on it is marked with perfect X's. I walked right through them. You only see a couple on here because I had to edit through. I have too much stuff.
It's the days where this is the type of place you got to come back and come back and come back and come back. I'm really not surprised. Wait for this. That nothing's happened like on the camera. Because it's these guys. I don't know if they don't, maybe they don't like me. I don't know. Yeah, it's only fair, like to be like, oh, they love me. I mean, they might not. I mean, what am I know? This nosy human on a stupid motorcycle. You know, I don't know. I don't think I'm cool. Look, you guys. That's facing all the way that way. It has that tree underneath it, a leaning trident in a trident, an ancient trident that's at least 100 years old. 70, those trees are slow growers. They're like 150 years old. Very strange things just laying.
Did you guys see that? It was like a transition, but this is a straight clip. All I've done is shorten it, so I don't lose any more subscribers. And that was crazy. That it's just on my regular video right off my cell phone like that, and it's not explainable unless you're watching on a bigger screen. I recommend watching like a TV, but like on a minimized screen, like a computer. Your video will be much more enjoyable.
Now I know they did it.
Don't say and you'll see it's pretty amazing. So if I go full screen, I can't really stop it fast enough. It's in high 4K, so even with a good video, like a really good video card, was lagging a little bit. But look at these shots. Something happened there. It's a cell phone. You ever see that happen to your cell phone video? That, I'm telling you, I don't. Although it could be, my cell phone is like pretty beat up, but I see a lot of video, you guys. I've never seen that happen.
So we also have that one sliding. Could be freezing and thawing, but let's just go ahead and say it's not. Leaning trident where I parked with a huge X behind it. That's coming from that, so I believe they did that. Watch this. Remember, a person wouldn't have took a stick out of there, you guys. A stick would have been there a long time. I would never talk this much unless something has got me. Who moved that? Yes, not only moved that, but look, there was like a stump on it. Look, I think that was the stump. And now it's gone. This was, not only was it moved from that tree up there, but it was like wedged in there. Look at that. That's impossible. So what a spot. Here's the problem with this. It doesn't make me, I know for sure. But how good is that for the video? And it's good. You know why? I know why. Because of the messages people send me that go out in the woods. Mark, if you hadn't done, and it's always something I was like, thank God I put that in there. Because a lot of these times I want to keep it out. Something went on around that tree too. Look, someone was here. Someone was dragging something all around here. I don't know what that is. And then something was all around that tree. Is it right there? These are big disturbances, like way bigger than my foot. The lighting isn't good.
It's amazing where I'm parked turns out to be one of the most, has the most evidence.
Look at all the things missing here.
I would look extra that the shape that it was. It was like a piece of pizza, and he wanted that one.
They can take those back in there. They took a tree. Why would you take a tree? That tree from the
Talk much? One of the things I was noticing is usually they would just leave it across. Well, the way this thing is just, if it was a human, it would have just been pushed off up there, not wedged like this. This is them, but it's unusual. It looks another one out of there. It's unusual. It's a very unusual thing here.
Been there a long, long time. Why would it be out right there? Because it seemed like something they would use. Like would want. They like the real. Where is that? Oh yeah, and then this. Where's that rock? Like that just got moved.
What are the odds that the two? There's probably more. I didn't even keep looking. That both of those rocks that are missing are the exact same shape.
There's nothing even in there. Yes, this would be filled in with like this, like or whatever. Like there'd be like some of this would be in there. I just did that, but there was nothing in there. Which means someone took that rock, took that. Why? I mean, that's a stupid question. But I'm surprised I even noticed that. I bet you I walk past that all the time without noticing it. That kind of that's the intricate like stuff. Because I'm looking for mind-blowing stuff. Oh yeah, I think that's important because people tell me that makes them think. Like I'm kind of teaching myself too, because you gotta just have patience and do it all. Even if if people are bored, they're not meant to be here. I'm telling you the truth. I get that from these guys. You should be blown away and hanging on to every single thing you see because you're going to learn. And somehow one of you are going to meet these guys. Yes. It's already happened. These are all trails. I'm surprised that I'm not seeing more like bear activity or like cats, or I saw tons of it in the snow. Look at this place, you guys. So many prints going up that trail. There's something that animals want up there, but I don't see any signs of them anywhere else rather than traveling.
It's hard to know the real truth about migration. I'm just teasing. My guess would be, because if you guys saw one of the last videos, you can see so many. I think it was a lot of coyotes and stuff, but like going up this, there's a great chance they're actually just crossing. Like going all the way up and then all the way down the other side.
You guys, come on, give me one thing on the camera. Blatant. Look how flat it is, you guys. This is up in the middle of a pyramid. Look at this spot. I didn't see it. Wow. You see how maintained it is right there? Look at that. It's like a picture. Yes, it's an X. Not only an X.
I would never cut in to tell you this if it wasn't true. I remember doing this, but I do not remember how good this thing looked. There's no doubt about it, then. I will take any one of you here, anybody. And I'm telling you, if we just hang out, you will be you will be a disaster. We won't know what's going on until you watch I knew, but when you watch the video, it's so funny.
It's not Bigfoot. Oh, it is it. Oh, I made a mistake, you guys. I came back down that far. Oh, okay. I understand my mistake now, but I really didn't think I was here. For some reason, I must be zapped. Because there's the walkway structure. I remember filming that. I was like, do they have the same structures? The reason I didn't think I was like, it's a little different is because I was at the next one. Or, no, it was that one. So maybe that was a reflection. I don't know. I remember seeing, I zoom in on remember sometimes when I zoom, I don't care if it is the sun, but if there's a white Casper the Ghost on that thing underneath an X, who are you to say what it is? That's how they do this. I'm not even saying that was real. I'm just saying it might have been, and that's how we do it. You can't, Mark, that's just light. These are the things you've got to stop doing. It might just be, but by you being a psycho about it, you have been brainwashed to jump to answers and conclusions. I'm telling you, not you, me too. Every single one of us are about exactly the same in our knowledge by the time we're done with school. I came down, I was all the way up there, came down.
So right where my motorcycle is, or a little before to the left, is this tree. So don't forget that too. Add this to the little cul-de-sac equation. Well, the turn.
And was for some reason thinking I was still on the next bend up. So that's how I did that. You see this? Look, someone was here. Like, this has happened. I think this is all them. So what I'm saying is, just because we know about others and Bigfoots, and so what else can be out there? Is there beams of light? Is there energy beings? Is there beings that can just literally go tree to tree and just be a part of it? It sure is looking this way. Unfortunately for me.